Friends, the makeup ate. Like, you cannot tell me nothing. This makeup ate. Anyways, I wanted to do like a darker look, but I was exhausted. As usual, the thing is, I had no intention of, creating any content today. I was just, you know, in bed almost all through the day. Then I went to the couch, to watch a little, but I was still not in the mood. And then I was just sitting down and I was like, okay, let me see the content, like my calendar, what I'm gonna post. Sorry, my mind is blank at the moment. I'm just so tired with doing nothing. So I was just checking, my calendar, and I was like, oh my god, I only have 2 reels left to, post on my short form videos. And I was like, what are you doing today? Today is my off day, honestly. Today I'm not even supposed to be talking to you guys on YouTube, but I was just like, let me just do something. Like, inspiration just came. I should just like do a lip look, like a lip reel, with, I think, I don't know which song. I don't really like using songs on my video, but this particular video need to have a song because, I speak in the beginning, she speaks in the beginning of the video, but then I mimic, and then the rest of the video is a bit of music. I do not like it, honestly, but this one, if I'm able to edit this video and it comes out the way I want it to come out, it's gonna be really, really nice. So I did that. And then also I've been wanting to do this ad for LMS, for the cleansing balm, to show you guys the texture is the best cleansing balm out there, honestly. And so I want to like use it to clean this makeup. And listen, I've been, the amount of times I have applied lip gloss within this hour, just don't ask me what I'm doing with this. Anyways, I've not been able to do nice headshots, honestly, but I'm exhausted. Honestly, I'm just exhausted. But look at the eyes, like, your girl ate and left no crumbs. So I'm gonna do that. That's the only reel left, the LMS cleansing balm. And then what else? I did two videos. One the lip, and then the other one is like a fun or kind of reel with the with this outfit. So I'm just wearing like a bodycon, a purple bodycon, then this hijab, and then obviously this brown beige jacket. But it's looking like I'm gonna shoot for Vogue. What do you think? I think it's gonna be really nice if I'm gonna shoot for Vogue. Anyways, yeah, that's all the update I want to give you guys. And then about weight loss, I have lost 10 kg so far, but I've not been able to lose more. But I'm gonna get back on my grind this week, and yeah, my goal is to lose 10 more kg, inshallah, in the month of May. So hopefully we're gonna get there. Because I have this on my hand, I'm just having the urge to just do this and do that. But anyways, how do you like the lips? I use the Fenty Beauty Sweet Mouth and a Zara lip liner. Honestly, I don't have any bougie lip liners, and I need to get them, especially the Huda Beauty and Makeup Forever. I love those two, so I need to get more. And then the eyes, Estee Lauder shimmer eyeshadow. I have to check the palette, but I'm gonna show you maybe in the next video, or I'm just gonna put a picture and link it. Then mascara, I tried to make sure the ends are longer than but I don't know what I did. Anyways, I smoked my here, I don't know, I'm gonna have jollof rice. Yeah, so the end of this. I'm a bit embarrassed, just a tiny bit, because I've not vlogged for 2 days. Like, I was just not feeling it. But anyways, I am out of work right now. I want to go home. Yes, I want to pick a few things at spa here, then go home because I want to make prep for dinner and all of that, and pre-rest in my own home. Like, I need to just relax a little bit because I'm tense today. So I'm gonna do that. Also, I don't know, but I just want to make prep and just relax. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna make later, and for breakfast tomorrow as well. But anyways, I just want to give you guys a little update. I don't know what I'm gonna cook yet, but I'm gonna make the schedule, send it to the cook, to prepare some stuff for me before I get home. Cut onions, dice this, that, all of that, and yeah, dice this, that, and yeah, all of that. So I'm very hungry. But anyways, just wanted to give you guys a little update and show my face a little bit. I'm sorry. So this is what I was able to achieve. I made the pepper soup. Smells nice. Then I made a vegetable soup. I'm gonna dish it out when I come home. Then I also made some tea. It has already boiled, so it's just gonna steep for a long time before I come back. Boil it once more and serve it. Then I also made beetroot and watermelon juice, which is going into the fridge. So yeah, I'm actually very much done. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I don't like delegating, doing everything myself. Honey, this is why we're working hard, so that we can rest, okay? It's just that at the moment, we all know how my cook is. Like, she's just there for cutting onions, tomato, not even fruits. I don't even ask her to cut fruits. Like, honestly, she's just there for now until I have a replacement. And the other person, helping me with house chores, I don't have anyone at the moment, so which is why I'm doing all this. I should be able to, even though I'm already late, I should get back to work now. I just added a bit of concealer on some spots because they're very visible and they're dark at the moment, so I'm just trying to cover it up. Your appearance matter, so I take my appearance, like, not over the top but very seriously. So what was I saying? So at the moment, I do like and want to be coming home during lunch hours, but it's not to work. It's to actually pray, rest, even have a nap. You understand? Not to work, honestly. So I'm praying towards that. But for now, it is what it is. So, but I'm actually fast. I finished everything at the right time, and I'll get to go back to the office before my boss is on set. Even though I did ask for permission from my group head. Is it group head? No, my senior colleague. We work together, but he's senior than me, so I did ask. So okay, that's decent. I hope I don't look like a zombie when I get out. And I also cut up some fruit for myself. This is mango. Yeah, because I had a very heavy breakfast. I didn't show it online, but I had rice, stew, and sandwich. So that's how heavy it is. And when I come home, I want to eat semolina and the vegetable soup. That vegetable soup is banging. Like, I'll show you how I do it in another video, inshallah. But I hope she makes a decent semo, because at least I've done the heavy part. She should just help me with the tool. So fingers crossed. Let's get back to work. Please do not judge me. Like, I am so sleepy. I know I'm in my car. It's currently 1:44. I just prayed Zohar and came straight to the car. The mosque was rowdy and I didn't want to go to my store where I normally go to rest, and I was like, I have some work. You can see my laptop is here. So I have some editing that I should do, but I'm sleepy because the AC is just so cool. I just want to sleep. I just want to take a nap, but I want to do some work. I'm so sleepy. So I'm just gonna try to edit a reel. I have one reel I need to edit and post right now, and then after editing that, I'll just go into the office with my laptop to do the work, and then I'm just gonna take a nap here. Like, I don't know if the sleep is gonna come. I'm gonna accept it with open arms because your girl is exhausted, as you can see. So maybe I'll talk to you guys when I wake up. Inshallah, I will. So I'll talk to you guys when I wake up. And I'm fasting, so I just don't want to do anything. The weather is so hot. The weather is so hot. So yeah. To Jama'an Arziki. It's time to go back into the office. I have spent 1 hour. I've not slept. I successfully posted the reel. Even though, you know, I rested a little bit in Baba Hayania, like, I love being on my own, you know, gather my thoughts, you know. I did some azkar. Why do I always keep saying azkar? Anyways, it's zikr, like, yes, zikr. I did some zikr, and, you know, I'm good. So I'll go back now. Don't mind the way I tied my turban, but who cares? Like, I'm still sleepy though. Friends, when I tell you guys I have the most incompetent cook in the world, believe me. And ask me what I'm still doing with her. Honestly, I like cooking. So I don't mind cooking sometimes. But there are days you're just lazy. I just want to, you know, lay back, relax, and I'll be like, take care of us. So, let me just show you. I've been eating a lot of fries these days because I'm just lazy, and wannan panken ya sha mai. I just baked a fish in the oven, and mind you, I'm not a fish person, but I wanted to do a mukbang, you know, for you guys. It's not happening. I'm not in the mood, and this whole fry situation. I love sweet potato, which is why I'm having it. Jama'a ga panke da soyayyen dankalin Hausa. So, at least it's common sense that when the oil, you know, you fried something else in the oil, strain it so that all this black stuff. Now, assuming I'm giving this to a guest, oh Lord of mercy, it's an insult to me. Because what is this? Look at the puff puff. I have picked the beautiful ones, but it's oily. I don't know. It's oily. Look at the puff puff. I cannot kill myself. I already made the fish, but I don't even want to eat it anymore. Here's how it's looking. I wanted some fresh onions cut up, but she didn't do that for me, so I'm lazy. Like, guys, I have days I just want to be lazy, but she's not even. I don't know. I'm just having this out of necessity. Let me taste the fish. It's perfectly baked, but I don't like fish. I prefer grilled fish, but on the charcoal, it's so hot. The fish is so good. Honestly, it's so good. Friends, good morning. I have found a new parking space that I absolutely love. It's so quiet. It's so quiet. It's not secluded from our main parking lot. Like, so many staff park here, and then there is this Mishai and his gang by the right side, and then our securities also come by here. But it's so nice, and it's not that sunny as well, so the car doesn't retain so much heat. And also when I want to step out in the afternoon, or I just want to come into my car, like, it's so quiet. Because honestly, we women sometimes we just need a minute to get ourselves together. So this morning, again, I'm in my car. I just finished all my ASCAR. I have lots of messages, emails that I've not even been able to chat, that I've not even been able to respond for a couple of days. So I also want to do that. And I have the Mammon tool I want to dig in, like, from yesterday. So yeah, and I also have the leftover beetroot and watermelon juice, so I want to enjoy myself. And then yeah, I have so much content strategy I want to work on, upcoming content, like after June, inshallah. Let's see, after June, if not that vlogs are really, really interesting, they're not gonna be like 30 minutes long or 40 minutes long or an hour long, inshallah. So in a bit of, let's say, 2 months, yeah, let me give it May, June, inshallah. After June, let's say July, August, and the rest, it's gonna be 15 minutes on a regular basis, so that it's gonna be like very interesting. So I have so much, honestly, I have so much on my head, and I have a proposal I need to submit as well. And guys, it's just a lot, and school is like banging on my head. See, a lot of things, so I just need to gather my thoughts and know what to start with. Stop procrastinating on other things as well. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys that update. So my juice, let's see, where's my straw? Then you can see it's even true. And then I noticed these days, when I eat heavy in the morning, honestly, I don't even want to eat anything in the afternoon, but I love having fruit in the afternoon, and I did not bring fruit. There was no time. I was apparently late. So yeah, let me have this first though, then we'll tackle what to eat in the afternoon. I believe I have a platform that has no atom of judgmental kind of people. I know there are, but anyways, I needed to vent. Not that I'm upset that much, but I needed to vent. So I got in my car and I drove to For You supermarket, and I got myself some snacks. I'm having a headache. Guyon, it's been a minute you saw Guyon sugar-free chocolate chip, Guyon chocolate cream sandwich cookies. That's not all, and I'm gonna just tell you why I said, like, let me just vent. It's been a hot minute I had popcorn. It's been a hot minute. So I got myself some popcorn. It's decent. This will be when I get back into the office. Then I got me some chicken wings. This I'm gonna devour right now. I hope it's fully cooked. Okay, Bismillah. That's my chicken. Anyways, that's not all. I also got me some shawarma because I deserve it. Bismillah. And this is my shawarma order. Thum, shatta, chicken, pickles if they have. No sausage. I don't like sausages. Bismillah. Let me quickly grab my tissue. Okay, I'm back. Let me tell you what happened. What happened was yesterday when I came back to work from home. Look what we women have to go through. In the men's world, you also have to compete in order to be noticed that you're hardworking. That's just it. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Okay? Whole department were supposed to, have a meeting by 3. And I came back on time, for the meeting. Which the meeting was supposed to do it since morning. And there is this thing, like, I am an accountant, so of course I work with finance and accounting and all of that. And we're always, more hardworking, challenges and whatnot, but it's fine. I don't have an issue with that. What I do have an issue is our bosses link your productivity and efficiency with working late, which I don't believe. How many accountants work from home? I don't believe in that. And you don't have to force your belief on me. Nobody has to tell me how productive, how hardworking I am. I am a badass accountant. I am a badass woman. I am a superwoman. Like, am I yelling? Yes. Nobody has to tell me. Like, I don't wait on people's validation. I don't do that. I know when I have done something wrong. Maybe I would make a mistake, and immediately when I know I have made a mistake, honestly, I sit down. That's just how, God works miracles on me. And I'll sit down, oh, you've done this or you've said this wrong, and I'll apologize if it's something to apologize for. If it's to change it, I try my best. So that is why I don't even need you to tell me whether I look good. You don't need to. I don't do it for you. I know when I look good. You don't even have to tell me. Some people might see that as, I don't know the word, but I just don't care. That's just how I live. I don't live on people's validation. So we started the meeting and it started getting cloudy. When it started getting cloudy, honestly, I need to go home. We close by 5. Sometimes we do work after 5. I'm this kind of person. When I have my work, first of all, work can never finish, right? And when I'm doing my work and I notice, okay, I can't finish this work, and honestly, immediately 4:30, my mind is divided. I'm thinking about home. I'm thinking about something else. There should be work-life balance, right? So I'll leave it till tomorrow. But I don't leave things that I know are sensitive. Nobody has to tell me that I'm responsible enough to know my job. So we're having this meeting, and this meeting, it was a good meeting. It was something that everybody was involved, in the department, but the timing was wrong. That is number 1. They were busy arguing. Instead of them to allow the person to finish what he was saying, the presentation that was going on, then you can talk back, say what you understand, what you don't, your exceptions and what. They were just going back and forth, wasting more time. Okay. And mind you, I already know that, like, my main boss has an issue with me closing by 5. He wouldn't notice the days I stay late, but he would definitely notice the days I go early, which is interesting. So 5 on the dot, I saw cloud and there was going to be hold up. I wasn't the first person to go. A senior colleague with 8 years gap between me and her, she left before I left, and he jokingly laughed off her leaving when I left. That was when he has an issue with it. So today, and I report to someone else before him, and I did not tell him because he's cool, but he has never showed me empathy when it comes to special things. I am somebody who I have never woken up a day for the past 4 years that I've been working for them and said, oh, I don't want to come to work today. I always show up for you, for myself, for my job. Wallah, I always show up. But days where I have to go to school or there is something which happens rarely, even let's say sickness, rarely, and I need an extra excuse and I dread asking him for anything because I know his response. I don't want to be that type of leader. I want to be compassionate. I want to have emotional empathy when it comes to people who are under me, because we're all human beings. We all have personal things, and I don't expect everybody to come and tell me, oh, I have an issue with my mother, oh, I'm sick with my child, before I can give you an excuse. I know the people who are serious, I know who are not serious. That should be common sense. But apparently what my friend always says is common sense is not common. So that aside, I left. I didn't ask because I knew he was not gonna accept me, going home. So I just left like the other manager did. She's my senior apparently. So when we came this morning, this chicken is not that juicy. It's not dry, but it's not dry, but it's also not juicy. So as I was saying, when I came this morning, I was even telling my husband that I was like, babe, I know they're gonna give me a query tomorrow because I know this man has been on my neck. And my husband was like, query for what? Like, but I can understand why some husbands wouldn't want their wives to work, We're married women, we have responsibilities. And when we say that some Jack, Dick, and Harry Arewa guys will be there, then why did you choose to work? Why did you choose to work in accounts? Some raggedy ass people. Anyways, I don't even have time for those type of people. So when I came this morning, the boss, the Oga Kwata, Amina, and he's from Denver. Amina, I said, yes sir, good morning. I noticed yesterday we're in the middle of an important meeting and you just left. What happened? As if he's such a nice guy. And honestly, you see, that's the problem. Being honest is not gonna take you anywhere in Nigeria, because I know I am blunt sometimes, most of the times, and I know that being blunt always, some people see it as being rude or but I don't abuse people and call it being blunt. No, I am blunt when it comes to, I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not gonna lie my way out of situations. I'm just gonna say it the way it is. If you like, accept it. If you don't like, do not accept it. But I'm gonna say the truth. So immediately he asked me, honestly, I didn't even think of it as anything. I was like, oh sir, in a very polite manner, I really needed to go home. If you were a good leader, what was he supposed to do? He would call me to his office and maybe ask me, that's intelligence. Okay, did something happen? Do you know, even if I don't want to share my personal information, I would even be shy and say it. Even if I don't want to share my personal information, I would just say it because of the way and the manner he approached me. But instead, he just said, that's interesting. I didn't say anything. I went back to my seat. I was trying to do my work. Then the person we report to before him, which is our unit head, he now came and called me and my other colleague, a guy. He were like, come. I came, we sat down. It's already 12 minutes. Oh no. He was like, you disrespected me. You left yesterday without saying anything to me. I was like, I didn't say anything. I kept quiet. I wanted him to finish what he was saying. But then he kept going on and on. Then the big boss came out, as I knew he would, and he was like, So he called his name, this person. So yesterday, this morning, I was asking Amina. I was asking Amina why she left in the middle of a meeting yesterday, and she told me she needed to go home. Does that mean we don't have homes to go to? That is disrespectful to your HOD. That is, he abused me because he used English that I don't know the meaning of. 3 words. In short, he just, embarrassed me, said a bunch of words, blah blah blah. As he was talking on my right, I was looking at my left, because Amina is not gonna apologize. Why would I apologize? What did I do wrong? Like, no. So I kept quiet, allowed him to finish his talk, and he left. Then my unit head continued talking, and I was like, can I speak, sir? He was like, yes. I was like, when have I not done my job? Listen, nobody can tell me Amina does not do her job. In my mind, though, I was saying it. I was like, when he said, this is not about your job, it's about you leaving in a meeting, whether it's 5, whether it's not, you're not supposed to leave, you're supposed to stay. It's not something that happens every day. Mind you, this is what I hear every day. Why did you leave by 5? Amina leaves by 5, as if I'm doing something wrong. You are not considerate. You are men. You go home and you meet already made house, or maybe their wives are housewives. I don't know. We're women. Simple empathy. If there is work you need us to do, give it to us on time, and we will deliver. Anyways, then I was like, he said, no, this is not about the job. It's what you said to the HOD. You told him now that you needed to go home. It's wrong. It's disrespectful. I was like, okay. Okay. I said, okay, I can understand in their dictionary, probably in their language, probably what I said is wrong, but in mine, there is nothing wrong about it. I was just being polite. I was just saying the truth. I don't do office politics. I will not lie my way out of it and create a bunch of issues that aren't there. It's true, I needed to go home, and it's not important for me to tell you I'm gonna go home. So I told him, sir, you can remember that you have never given me the opportunity, even if I'm going to school. You do as if you don't know I'm going to school. Ask me questions upon questions with just a permission. I dread coming to you to ask you for anything, because I know the outcome. So I knew if I was gonna ask you for permission there and then, you were gonna say no. And I had to do it, because if I'm not happy at home, I cannot come and do the work for you. Simple and short. I was like, this is what you've always done, and it's wrong. Shall we? Spoke. We just concluded it should not happen again. Honestly, I am fed up with my department. I know everywhere you go there is issues, but you cannot tell me that after doing my job, I get paid the same salary the person who stays in their office doing nothing but drinking tea gets paid. And I do 10 times the amount of work. And I always come to work. And oh my God, I could say a lot of things, but I don't see how I'm wrong in this, even if the whole world is going to tell me I'm wrong. Then my friend came, please go apologize to him. I said, I'm never going to. I rather resign than to apologize. Because this is what is happening. You can't say you're right just because your senior says you're wrong. No. When I'm right, I'm right. You can see it as wrong. It's your own opinion. It's your view. But that does not change my own view, honestly. I'm not saying that I can't be, questioned or told when I'm wrong. No. There are so many situations where I'm called out, oh, you did this wrong, and I'll apologize immediately. But this time around, no. I'm going home by 5:00. In fact, the only thing they can say, Amina is no longer needed in this department. And I'm fine with it, because I'm fed up. There is nothing that is happening that you even want to stay there. From the people you work with, we have a bunch of hypocrites, people who say different things. I don't even want to work there. Honestly. The person that we work together, my team lead, he was like, don't get angry. And I can understand him. He was so nice to me, understand. But there are things that I don't let slide. especially things like this. Anyway, so I'm just saying, like, let me just go. And then, you know, before I don't even go on breaks. And then, you know, before I don't even go on breaks, I just sit and I work and I work. But now, even before now, it's not worth it. I'm gonna take my time. If I want to create content, if I want to eat, if I want to read a book, if I want to chew gum, if I want to sleep, if I want to dance, I'm gonna take my 1 hour break. Because my sister, it's not worth it. They don't, well, the day you die, they will replace you. No, in my office, they don't even do 1 minute silence. So I beg, my mental health is very important. And when it's 5 o'clock, before you do like this, Amina has disappeared. So that's all I want to tell you. I finished the wings. I didn't quite enjoy it that much, and even the shawarma, there's no much pepper in it. I wanted it to be chili. I love chili. Let me have my cookie. Bismillah. This has become a low-key mukbang. This has become a low-key mukbang. I did not get any juice because you know, I don't do soda and no fresh juice, so but I have water here. I finish eating this shawarma, drink my water, relax a little, then I'll go back to them, do some work. In a couple of hours, ditch them and go home and forget they ever existed till tomorrow morning when I see them again. So bye.